Today on the Topic Show, Vivek on the Education Secretary giving a message to kids and having a pride flag instead of an American flag. Trump stock crashed 21% in a single day earlier this week. Planet Fitness founder roasts the company in an interview with libs of TikTok. Budweiser, well, their Today We Match tweet or watch tweet, well, it's mostly crashes and burns, with bots being the most replied. Elon Musk joined Disney as DEI officer. April 1st tweet goes, well, viral all week. Volkswagen begins testing a Kangaroo repelling car logo. UPS wins the USPS contract, and AT&T has a leak of about 73 million current and former clients' data being leaked out. All of that and much more on The Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of The Topping Show is proudly sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Now going over to the business part of the podcast, you have Volkswagen beginning testing their Kangaroo repelling logo on their cars, which a lot of people thought was an April 1st joke. Now, the logo actually looks like her little emblem on the front of the car, hood ornament. It actually looks like a little speaker, and this comes to us thanks to whichcar.com. They note that, quote, Volkswagen Roo badge set to be the world's first kangaroo deterrent, unquote. Which, I mean, it is kind of hilarious to think, after all these years, all those roos, no one's thought of the thing, because in America, we just have those little cute little mini horns about the size of a carrot you just throw on your truck, and with the wind it makes a little noise so the deers don't smash into your truck. I'm surprised it's taken that long to have some type of comparable solution over in Australia. Now, they note that the German car maker has reached the next stage of development in its scientifically proven deterrent designed to reduce collisions of the world famous marsupial, which I'm gonna say they are quite delicious as well. I'm not gonna lie. That was a couple years ago. What was that? I think it was in high school. Got to go to Australia for World Youth Day back in the day, and spoiler alert, they have kangaroos at most of the restaurants, and they taste pretty darn good. A little bit more gamey than chicken. Might have to go back there one of these days. Now, they say that this is not an April Fool's joke. They specify that multiple times, and how it's going to be scientifically proven to reduce it. And they literally are calling it a Roo badge. Now, according to Wires, kangaroos, according to Wires, are involved in 90% of vehicle road collisions involving wildlife at a significant human and financial cost. Which, that'd be a dark, weird way to die. You hit a kangaroo. They note that the Roo badge will be integrated into the Volkswagen round logo at the front of their vehicles, and will provide a audio shield to signify danger to nearby kangaroos. When asked for comment, they said, We're working on sounds that might be meaningful to eastern gray kangaroos, like dingo calls, alarm calls made by birds, and alarm thumps that kangaroos make to warn each other, said Associate Professor Graham Collision of the University of Melbourne. It looks like it'll be a focused beam emitted from a 17 centimeter diameter Roo badge unit, known as a unique audio deterrent, localized for the species of those kangaroos that are over there. So, very unique, funny, interesting business news. I never would have thought this would be a thing you would need, but it turns out it makes sense, and I can't but think, whether it succeeds or fails, it seems like a funny novelty item I think some Americans will probably import just to have on the shelf as I guess for me it'd be a funny piece of business accoutrement or a little knickknack, because I can't help but think no one's going to believe you just tell them at a bar, at a social gathering, oh yeah, they have the kangaroo repelling logo for Volkswagen down in Australia. I mean, let me know, do you ever buy one just as the novelty? Obviously, it wouldn't do anything in America, except those kangaroos that escape from the zoos. Those dastardly devils could smash in your vehicle. This could perhaps be helpful. But I partially digress. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.